Alright, so this is pretty much how dropping gas goes. First things first, make sure you're at the right station, which I am. This is 1600 West Wise Road in Schaumburg. They requested 8,700 gallons of no lead. So, that's the first thing you do. Second thing is cone off your area, just like this. Okay, make a nice beautiful arch with the cones to signify to people, hey, this is a hazardous work zone, do not cross, and please do your best to not run your vehicles over my equipment. Okay. Next thing you do is you take off these lids right here. This is vapor, and this is the drop. You want to make sure that you're loading the product into the right tank. As you can see, they are color coded. Sometimes they are labeled. NL means no lead. This one right here, this is your premium. P&L. Okay, premium no lead. Okay, it's a higher octane, that's why it's different. See, there's a vapor for that as well. I think that's all they have here is no lead and premium. Okay, so once you found out where the drops are for the correct product that you're going to be delivering, you're going to want to take off the cap for the vapor and for the tank. And then one thing that I like to do is I like to put these on there, okay, because there's a valve, spring-loaded valve that you got to push down, releases all the pressure built up into the tanks. Okay, all right. Then before you stick that gun on there, you're going to want to take this stick. See this stick right here? All right, it's got inches. I believe it is, yep, it's 168 inches long. Okay, why do you want to do that? Well, on your tablet, okay, I'll show you on my tablet, it'll tell you how many gallons are in that tank that you're going to be delivering to. Okay, got my light on. Let me just turn my light off so that you can actually see. See right there, 15,000. That's how big the no lead tank is. And I measured 17,000. Oh, it's not 17,000, 17 inches. Okay. Now, how do I find out how much is in there? Well, I got this chart. Okay. This chart right here. It's got inches and it's got all the different sized tanks. So here is 15,000. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up to 17. Okay, and then I go down, and it's the first one that I want to see, because if the product that you're delivering can fit in a small tank, it could fit in a big tank. So they had right there 1,327 gallons. That is super low. Now you can only fill up to 90% capacity, because that the product or the gasoline, it expands. Okay, you definitely don't want to fill it up over that, because otherwise you're going to have a hazardous area, and that's going to be heavily penalized. Okay, so once you've determined that the product that you're delivering, the amount, like I said, I'm delivering 8,700 no lead. Okay, see, no lead, no lead, no lead. And I got vapor because I'm already delivering this one. Then you can go ahead and hook up your equipment. So you have that vapor gun, okay, and then you have this hose that comes with it. You hook that up first. So you hook it up to the gun, okay, and then you hook it up to the truck. All right, once that is secured, then you go ahead and hook up the delivery gun right here. Make sure that it doesn't come off, both of them. Make sure they're secured. All right. Then you take your hose, okay. And if you've ever seen these tankers, you see these hoses, that's why we have them on this tray. Because without these, nobody's getting anything and no one's going anywhere. Okay. So you hook that up. You hook it up to the gun first. Then you hook it up to the trailer. Okay. Then you open up your safeties. The reason why they're called safeties is because, say for instance, there's a leak or something like that. Like say this comes open, you know, this accidentally disconnects. Well, I can just boom, close it, stop the flow of product. Not only is that a safety mechanism, but it also opens up the trailer vents, okay? Because these trailers have got to be breathing when you're getting loaded and unloaded. Otherwise, they're going to collapse. And if you've never seen what a tanker trailer looks like when it collapses, go ahead and YouTube it. It is pretty scary. And that's not something that you want to happen when you're hauling a tank filled with 1203s, 3475s, 1993s, 1987s, okay, fuel. You don't want that. All right, let me wait for this camera to get back in focus. So once that's connected and you have your safeties open, okay, then you pull this. That's the discharge valve. Okay, that opens up the valves to these pipes back here, which are connected to each of these different compartments. I've got 4 compartments: 3500, 2000, 12, and 2800. Okay, that's how many gallons can hold per compartment. So since I got 8700, I filled up my compartments as such. So from front to back, 3300 gallons, 1700 gallons, 1000 gallons, and 2700 gallons. The reason why I did that is because if you don't need to fill up your compartments all the way through, then there's no need to. So just go ahead and take the safe route, okay, as long as you get the total amount ordered, because you don't want to end up hitting a sensor, which is activated by this, because if that happens when you're loading, it's going to stop and you're going to get half a load, which is not something that you want. That costs the company money and that gets you in trouble. So once you've opened up that discharge valve and you see that there is no product leaking, then just go ahead and wait for that product to finish wrapping up. Okay, once that product is done wrapping up like it just did now, okay, I want to go ahead and grab your gloves. I'm going to use one. Okay, and if you heard a little flush earlier, that's the compartment finishing up. Okay, and what you do, because there's product still in here, there's still product in here, so you're just going to want to walk it out. You see it flushing over there, or flushing, you see it finishing up over there? Do that about 2 or 3 times. Okay, go ahead and do it again. Alrighty. Now, I'm not going to switch compartments with the phone in my hand, but I'm pretty sure you guys got the gist of what it takes to deliver gas. It's pretty easy. It's not something people see a lot, even though we're everywhere. So I get people that come up to me a lot and ask me how I do it. So, you know, I'm happy to answer to them. So once that's done, okay, since this is walked out, which means that's empty, okay, and if I want to double check to make sure that it is empty, this is what we always do. We hit it, okay. If it makes a hollow noise, then that means it is empty, okay. If it was full with product, it'll have a different sound. It'll be more dense, you know. So once that's done, when you switch compartments, okay, you grab this discharge and close it. Closes the valves, okay. And then you see these ears right here, one right here, one right here. Take both of them off one at a time, okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch this to this one, 1700, and just keep the product flowing. Just keep it going until I'm all done. So yeah, that's pretty much how you deliver gas. It's pretty easy, and this is my fifth station in less than 12 hours. So rock on, get some. All right, y'all, peace.